Welcome back to Business Book Daily, where we break down one great business book every day so you can get smarter, faster. This episode is sponsored by commissiononly.com. Need salespeople? Many companies hire commission-only reps, experienced sellers who get paid only when they produce. Post your opportunity on commissiononly.com. Thousands of motivated reps are actively looking for performance-based roles. Today's book is Hacking Growth by Ellis. Ellis is a startup growth expert best known for helping early-stage tech companies scale and for popularizing the term growth hacking. Here's the big idea in 30 seconds. Hacking Growth argues that growth should not depend on guesswork or one big campaign. Ellis says lasting growth comes from building a repeatable system for testing ideas, measuring results, and improving the customer journey. The fastest-growing companies do not treat growth like magic. They treat it like a process. Here's the insight in plain English. Many businesses think growth means more traffic, more clicks, or more attention. Ellis argues that this often gets the order wrong. If people show up and leave because the product is confusing, the onboarding is weak, or the offer is unclear, more traffic just creates more waste. Real growth comes from finding where people drop off, why they lose interest, and what changes improve behavior. That means growth is not just marketing. It touches product, user experience, messaging, retention, and referrals. The goal is not better vanity metrics. The goal is more customers who stay. Here's the framework. First, product market fit comes first. If people do not really want what you offer, no growth tactic will save you for long. Second, growth is cross-functional. The best growth teams involve product, engineering, design, data, and marketing, because growth usually depends on improving the whole customer experience. Third, run small experiments. Instead of betting everything on one giant launch, test smaller ideas quickly. A better landing page, sign-up flow, or onboarding email can drive meaningful gains. Fourth, focus on the full funnel. Growth is not just acquisition. It includes activation, retention, repeat use, and referrals. If one part is broken, the whole system suffers. Fifth, use data to find weak points. Good growth teams look for exact drop-off moments. Once you know where users stop, your testing gets smarter. Sixth, retention matters more than vanity. A spike in traffic means very little if users do not come back. Here's how to apply this. Start by picking one growth goal that actually matters. That could be more activated users, higher repeat purchases, more booked calls, or better 30-day retention. Do not chase 10 metrics at once. Next, map the customer journey from first touch to repeat use. Look at discovery, click, sign up, first experience, return use, purchase, and referral. Then find the biggest drop-off point. That is often your best opportunity. After that, build a weekly testing rhythm. Generate a few ideas, rank them by likely impact and ease, run one or two tests, and review the results. Keep the winners. Drop the losers, then improve onboarding before spending more on acquisition. If users do not quickly understand the value of what you offer, more traffic just pours into a leaky bucket. Finally, watch retention closely. Ask what makes customers stay, return, and buy again. If you improve that, growth gets stronger even before you attract new people. Here are 3 insights you can take with you. The companies that grow fastest usually do not have better guesses. They have better systems for testing and learning. Growth gets less mysterious when you treat it like an operating discipline instead of a marketing event. And sustainable growth comes from removing friction across the customer journey, not just buying more attention. Who should read this book? If you want a practical system for testing growth ideas instead of guessing. If you run a product, marketing, or founder-led business and need a clearer way to improve conversion and retention. Or if you like business books that connect data, customer behavior, and execution in a usable way. This episode is also sponsored by ghostwriting.com. Many of the best business books begin as ideas leaders have been refining for years. At ghostwriting.com, we write memoirs and business books for entrepreneurs, founders, executives, and industry experts. We handle the full process, from interviews and structure to writing, editing, design, and publishing. So the final product is polished and professional. That's Hacking Growth by Ellis, summarized by Business Book Daily.